Hello and welcome to Wrenn Friends, Psychic Talk Radio. I'm your hostess, psychic medium, Mary Beth Wrenn, broadcasting from Kannapolis, North Carolina, home of NASCAR. We're having our race this weekend for I believe it's the Coca-Cola 600. I have Shelby in the other room who would correct me if that were the case. Shelby is handling our chat room tonight in the Facebook chat room for A1R Ask One Radio Network. So if you have any questions about my services or events coming up, please feel free to check in with her at Ask One Radio Network at the Facebook chat room. A few things before we get started tonight. I'd like to give a quick shout out to a friend of mine named William, and he's a gamer like I am. William, and I'll call him Reborn, in Tennessee, playing games like Destiny 2 and all these other wonderful games. I know it sounds like it's all violence and all that stuff. Yeah, of course it looks violent, but yeah, we're only killing digital pixels, etc., not doing anything sort of crazy, so to speak. But quick shout out to William. Also, a quick shout out to my mother, who's listening to Ask One Radio Network and who loves talk shows. It's my sister's birthday today, May 23rd, 2018. I was about to say she was born today, but no, she's 50 years old today. So quick happy birthday to my beloved sister, Marion Wrenn, who is happy to be celebrating at a little town on the south shores of Greece. Oh, lucky her. So happy birthday, Marion. I wish you the best, and I love you very much. I want to say thank you very much to Dave and Connie behind the scenes at Ask One Radio Network. And, of course, myself. I'm ready for your calls tonight. Now, remember, I am a psychic medium, so who's telling me this information is your loved ones from the other side. I hardly ever have to ask for whom you want to speak to because it is not you that drives the show. It is the spirit world. So if you're asking for mom and your brother who passed away 17 years previous shows up first, guess who's talking to you? So please do not treat it like a Jerry Springer show telling me that you do not want to speak to him. Haha, because he wants to speak to you. I also sent out a newsletter, and I want to happily announce my book, The Good Morning, spelled Mouring, like morning in grief. The Good Morning is releasing in 3 weeks, and I'm taking pre-orders now. You can just go to my email or email me at marybeth@marybethwrenn.com. We'll send you further information, and you can also talk to Shelby in the chat room. Okay, don't forget to call 1-888-454-2751 if you would like to get a reading from one of our awesome psychics today, including myself and all the other wonderful psychics on the A1R network. I've enjoyed listening to all of them, and I've really had a great time with this station. I have been with the A1R radio network on and off, of course, but since 2011. So I'm kind of one of the old timers. Okay. Dave's giving me a heads up. We are going to be going to a caller in Torrington, Wyoming. We are welcoming Tina to the show. Hello, good evening, and how are you this evening, Tina?
I'm great, and you?
Fantastic. I love broadcasting off of this network. I have so much fun. Dave always likes to keep me smiling and making funny jokes. So if you see me trying to read the chat, it's only because he's saying something to me. I'm trying to multitask with my zillion different things going on. What can I do for you today?
I had a, what do I want to call it? My soulmate passed away 17 days ago. And
I'm sorry.
I don't mean to tell. Had
stop.
Anything to say.
I'm sorry to walk on your conversation, but as soon as you picked up, I heard, young man. Look, I'm 52, so okay, it's young. Okay, so I heard young man, and I know this sounds weird, but I felt like I said car accident. I'm sorry. I don't know if that's how he passed, but I feel like it's a sudden Okay, it's still
He
a
had
sudden
cancer.
cancer. I still feel like I'm supposed to say a sudden crashing feeling. I get the impression that he had started feeling either getting better and then crashed back down. But okay, I'm starting to get this impression on the chest area.
He fell and hit his head and passed away right after that.
Okay, so it wasn't the cancer that killed him. I know this sounds crazy because I feel like I'm supposed to say the crash or the fall did. Now, I'm calling it fall because you told me he fell down. But he's making me feel like I'm supposed to acknowledge a crash, which to me would be a fall. Now, I also want to identify, if you can identify who Tom would be, or if you could identify who Trish, like Patricia, would be. Now, I know your name's Tina, but I'm feeling like I'm supposed to say there's another T connected to your fiance or to you, like a sister, if you will. Hold on. Now, I'm also experiencing a dizzy feeling coming from him. Why is January coming up in my mind? January. Birthday? Anniversary? Time you met? January. I'm supposed to say January. I'm going to let it go. Maybe, if he lets me. Okay. I'm also feeling like I'm supposed to say music. Now, whether that means he's a musician, you like to sing, or you've been singing to him, but I'm going to say music to you. Gosh. I've been hearing the word Thomas in my head, just constant. Can I please just get his first name from you and that's it?
Terry.
Okay. I've been known to be wrong with the names, right with the initials. So if that's why I kept getting T's. That's why I felt like I was saying Thomas, but then I wanted to say Patricia, which obviously the name Tricia and Tom. Let me see if I can get a message from him to you, because right now what I'm doing is establishing contact. So what he's doing is giving me information about his life, as if I just met him at a Starbucks and he and I are talking, and he would be telling me about his life. He would tell me about important things in his life. I'm telling you, I'm supposed to acknowledge January. And for some reason, I feel like I'm supposed to say Aquarius. Now, my birthday's January 25th, so I don't know if 125 means something to you both. I could switch that around. December 5th. I'm boxing and playing straight lottery numbers.
He was born December 2nd.
Okay, so 12-2. That's I'm feeling I'm supposed to say 125. Look, if it were exact, I'd be playing lottery in every state, tithing about 10% to a church. Okay, so with that said, okay, your fella, Terry, is telling me the word teacher. Boy, have I got the T's in my mind with this guy. And I feel like I'm supposed to acknowledge either he's the teacher, you're the teacher, or a teacher in his family. Please understand that, but he's talking about higher education, learning, teaching. If you're thinking about going back to school, yes, go back to school. Unless his mom's a teacher, because I'm feeling a female presence as a teacher. It's not leaving. I got to stay with that. Okay.
Not that I know of.
I see still showing me teacher. This is where I'm going to have to arm wrestle you, Tina. I'm sorry, but that's where the spirit world comes in. They're still acknowledging teacher to me. Do you know? Are you close enough to his mother to ask about him personally? I mean, I'm feeling like fiance here. So
he passed when he was 3 years old.
I'm telling you, I'm hearing a teacher. Who was the teacher in his life? Educator, teacher, mentor, teacher. Still hearing it toward mom. Okay.
I don't know. Because his mom passed when he was 3.
I'm waiting for his message to come through to you. And I'm seeing a ring, and I feel like it's on your hand, and I feel like I'm supposed to acknowledge the 3 again, like it's a month of March coming up, like an engagement month or a marriage month, a 3.
I have no clue.
Why am I picking up a marriage ring?
It's actually a promise ring. He gave it to me in August, 2 years ago.
But I'm supposed to say 3. Was it 3 years ago or August 3rd?
No. Nope. It was August 4th.
August 4th? Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm still
sorry,
telling you.
we have a bad storm coming, so that might be our connection problem here.
Okay. I'm supposed to tell you the number 3. Maybe he was planning on August 3rd and maybe got delayed. I don't know. I'm not going to reach into it, but I got to tell you something. Find out who that teacher is on his side of the family. She's female. Definitely have to acknowledge this. Now, as
Okay.
Tina, I hope the storm, I hope angels, we need to keep that signal strong so that Terry's energy can come through for Tina. I'm telling you, I feel like I'm supposed to tell you that I hear the words, I love you so clearly. I'm going to look awkward. I'm going to feel like Ida May from You Know What, the ghost movie, except I'm the albino Ada May. I have a weird sense of humor, can't you tell? Anyway, I feel his love for you, and I feel like I'm supposed to tell you that he already felt married to you. I know it's a promise ring, but he's telling me that promise ring was like his wedding ring to you. Oh my God, would you back off from the Aquarian thing? Terry, she doesn't get it. Okay, so just leave that. Okay. Okay. He's also pointing at your sneakers. He's supposed to be telling you that you're running, jogging, just started something with working out feet, unless you sell sneakers. I'm reaching into that, but he's pointing at your shoes.
Okay.
Running, teaching. Oh, God. Honey, Teeny, I feel like I'm rambling because I kind of am, but he's talking about education and teaching in your future. Unless you're the aerobic instructor, what the heck am I seeing? Can you identify for me why he would be pointing at your shoes and saying sneakers, and I feel like I'm supposed to say workout?
Because I've started walking, and that's probably why he wants me to continue doing that, because that is where I found most of my clues, or most of my things that tell me he's there, like feathers and things like that. Okay.
He's leaving bigger signs than feathers, pennies, and look, if he's going to leave pennies for heaven, let's ask him for some credit cards here, because pennies aren't going to cover it. Just, again, I have just a strange sense of humor. He's showing me that teaching is in your future, and maybe if you could put together a walking group, even if it's a slow walking group, but a way to connect with people again, because he says that you're a very personable, lively, loving person. Gosh, Don't isolate. Just don't. Okay. That's your message.
Okay.
Then he says Valentine's Day. So that's an Aquarian zodiac. So Valentine's Day. And I think that's his way of saying, I love you. Okay. All right. Now, this is going to sound weird. Terry, I can feel your presence around you, around Tina very strongly. I'm going to have to go to the next listener. I'm going to have to go to the next caller. So I want you to embrace Tina tonight and be with her. Because Tina, if I end up getting woken up at 3 a.m., I'm going to find you on Skype somewhere and say, he's back.
Okay.
But he's a lovely, lovely soul and a lovely gentleman. And I am honored to have met him through you and find out the teacher who is the mother figure in his side of the family.
Okay, I kind of was in that fact because he always turned to me for energy. Matter of fact, we were texting when he passed away, and the last thing he asked me was, "Do you still love me?" And I told him, I said, "My love is always there. It's always been there, and it never will go away." And I didn't get an answer. And I said to him, "Did you leave me?" And then I found out he died.
Okay.
So I think he fed on a lot of my energy.
Tina, you're going to make me... That's great. I'm a professional broadcaster. Hold up. Breathe. The love is still very strong between the two of you. It's palatable. Is that a word? So, Tina, I
want to be able to stay connected somehow.
What do you mean stay connected? You're always connected. Do you know that walking he's stressing about? That's how you stay connected. It's like a moving meditation.
But I just never know what he's saying to me. You know what I mean? Unless I go through someone like you.
Okay. Here's a basics on mediumship. And everybody listening can also do this too. It's a form of trust. It's the same trust that and I'm going to get graphic on you, so get ready. But you know that same sort of feeling that when you have to go to the bathroom? I know, really gross, but just bear with me. When your body's absolutely certain and you're not sitting there going, one or two. Okay? You just know.
Right.
Okay. You have to pay attention to that feeling of absolute knowing. I call it absolute certainty. Now, there's a technique that I use as I tune into the other side. What I do is I use a litmus test question. I will ask myself a question that I know to be true in my heart. Regardless of the yes or no answer, it's got to be true. So my litmus test is, do I believe in God? Absolutely. So if you will, if I move my camera, Dave's going to kill me. So I'll try to stand up a little bit more. You have to feel it in your heart. Now, if you say, do I have any doubt? And you say no, the certainty is still here. So once you get to the certainty in your heart, then ask, Terry, are you near me? And just force yourself to say yes. If you feel that certainty, the answer is correct. But then I want you to ask the same question and say, Terry, are you with me? No. And if you suddenly start feeling wiggly, itchy, not comfortable, the answer is incorrect. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's a form of kinesiology. Do you understand what that is?
I do. Yes, I do.
Perfect. It's muscle testing, if you will. Like, when you hold don't ask, my vitamins, the oils ran off because I was using peppermint essential oils. But anyway, you hold the vitamin up and you test it. You're doing the same thing, only you're testing it with the spirit world. And you've got to pray first. I'm telling you, prayer is the body condom of the soul. But I call the Lord's Prayer the psychic body condom. Okay? You must protect yourself. Amen, sister. Then go into it, and you'll have that direct connection with Terry because he's got a lot to talk about with you. I'm telling you, if you cannot find the female teacher in his family, Terry is a teacher from the soul, from the other side.
Okay.
And guess what? You're the stenographer, so get busy.
Perfect.
Tina, it's been
thank you so much.
You're lovely. It's been wonderful to speak to you, and happy Memorial Day.
All right, you too. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay, like I told you, I get passionate, people. Okay, just give me a moment to just resettle. Okay, I feel a female presence coming up around me, and I want to say Rose, but as a name, not like Rose is coming to me as a spirit saying, I love you. Dave, who's my next person? Okay. Cassidy, hello. Welcome to Wrenn and Friends Psychic Talk Radio. How are you?
Hi.
Am I saying that right? Is Chastity?
Yes.
Like the Sonny and Cher Chastity, not the Cassidy like David. Oh, God.
That's exactly who it's after.
I was thinking, it's exactly because I'm thinking, no, who I'm thinking is David Cassidy from the Partridge Family. So, yeah, show my age. Okay. Chastity. Okay, I gotcha. I'm feeling a female presence coming up around you. Do you realize your aura is really purple? Violet.
No,
purple.
I don't know what that means.
I know. Bear with me, but the purple aura tells me you're extremely drawn to psychics. Well, look who you're calling. Number 2, you have a talent for jobs in psychology, mental health, life coaching, spiritual, ministerial work. But when I see a deep violet purple, hypnotherapy, you can be the one hypnotized when somebody else is being hypnotized. Don't go to the comedy zone with the hypnotist, or you'll be doing the chicken dance in the bathroom.
I usually help. I'm pretty good with being able to talk to people and help people with their problems.
I hope you're a bartender. Just kidding.
No, no, thank God.
Yeah, right on. What can I do for you this evening?
Wondering if you feel anything as far as children.
Okay. Now, I'm hoping you're talking about children being born, right?
Right.
Not children who have passed away.
I have a few that have passed.
Okay, that's when you said children. I was like, you might want to get a little bit more specific with a medium.
Yeah, we,
which way do you want to go?
We've lost several this past year, and we've been trying. So I'm just kind of curious as to what you might see with that.
Okay. I'm going to move ahead to the future. Your aura is so prominent, violet purple, that I'm seeing you're attracting souls that are old, ancient souls in young bodies. So you're going to be attracting the type of child that could change the world. I know that seems a little dramatic. Here, bear with me. Honey, why am I feeling like I sense a female presence and I hear the word rose? Like it's a name. Rose, daisy, flower, flores, flowers, lily, violet. You name it.
Lila.
Thank you.
Maybe
Lila?
Who is
that? Who is it? Is that your mom?
My daughter, who passed away last year.
She's your mom and excuse me. She's one of
my
your
daughter.
grandmothers. I know. Hear me out. Your daughter who passed away is a past life connection to you, who has been one of your lineage mothers, great grandmothers way back. Okay, she's trying to come back. She's still around you. I know this sounds so crazy, but I'm here and keep going, keep doing it. You know what I mean? I know this is rated G. Sorry, Dave. Just keep at it, because I'm feeling she's trying to come back through. Keep at it. Don't give up. Please, this is more than being just, it's more than just being human. Honey, your soul is so violet colored. That's telling me that you've had numerous past lives. If you and your husband can understand that you are parents of very, very strong spiritual children. These are children. There's two children coming in. One's a girl, one's a boy. Lila is coming back. Do not give up. April looks like it's a conceiving month. So should I be calling you up, Chastity, going, are you busy?
We actually got some tests back that say that I'm pregnant now, but we miscarried April 24th. So we don't know if it's from that or if it's a new pregnancy.
Try again. Okay, so if you're pregnant now, math's not a good thing for me. What's math? What's whatever April. Day, month?
It would be
9.
January, February.
Watch Terry, the previous spirit from the previous caller, be the one predicting your birthday being an Aquarius, because I was jumping on her saying, what's with the Aquarian? What's with the teacher at the Aquarian? Okay. So if that child's born on January 25th, you be calling me, okay?
Okay.
Honey, you and your husband, I'm getting the impression of 2 children. Girl first, boy next. The boy follows in 2 years. Lila? Yeah, that's her. Yeah. So lilac. You're violet. Why not? She could be lavender. I love it.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful.
What? Go. Be the colors.
That's beautiful.
And talk to her. She's around you right now. She's in your energetic field. She didn't leave you. She's picky about the body she wants. That's all. Look, if you decided to buy a new car and you found out that the engine was bad, do you think you'd want the new car? So, look at it that way. I know it sounds, I'm trying not to be crass or rude, but I may come across like that at times. It's because I see the soul beyond the physical realm. And she's not leaving, honey. You and your husband has just got to do the happy. Okay?
Yeah, we try.
Keep going. Okay. I'm so joyful for you, so don't give up. She's coming. And don't take no for an answer. Please don't. Okay?
Okay.
And keep happy. And I have 90 seconds to end this show. So I'm going to say this to you. It's mind over matter. So if you can seek out a hypnotherapist, remember your mind is strong. If you tell yourself you're healthy, you're happy, you're fertile, You're ready to go. Work with an acupuncture. Do what you have to do. You'll be okay. Just don't give up, okay? Lila's energy is really strong with you.
That makes me feel good.
Thank you so much for calling this show. And I want to see baby pictures when she's here in physical form, because I've got her as a lilac. So I see her as a gaseous outpour of color. But, and get ready. You've got some really smart kids. So save up for college.
I actually do. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
I see a 54, what is it, 520B, 7. Okay, I won't quit my day job. I'm not a financial person.
Right,
Have a blast. Have a great Memorial Day weekend. And everyone else listening or watching, thank you for watching. I'm Psychic Medium Mary Beth Wrenn. You're listening to Wrenn Friends Psychic Talk Radio. Don't forget, reality is what you make it. Make sure you make it the very best. I'll see you next week.